who actually appreciated me, maybe even find someone who was more successful than Austin. I mean, I'd learned a lot about what I wanted in a man from this marriage. And next time, I'd definitely aim higher, someone with ambition, someone who knew how to treat a woman, right? Someone who wouldn't just give up on romance because we'd signed some papers. On the drive home from his company picnic, where he'd spent the entire afternoon talking shop with his coworkers while I sat there like some decoration he'd brought along, I told him I wanted a divorce, just like that. No big fight, no dramatic scene, just a simple statement of fact. I said I wasn't happy. Hadn't been happy for a long time. And I thought we'd both be better off apart. You should have seen the look on his face, like he had no idea this was coming, which honestly just proved my point about how checked out he'd become. He tried to argue with me, saying we should try counseling or that every marriage goes through rough patches. But I was done with trying. I'd already spent years trying to get him to be the husband I needed and nothing had changed. Why would I waste more time hoping he'd suddenly become someone different? I told him I'd already talked to a lawyer and knew what I was entitled to, and that I thought we should keep things civil for Colton's sake. The divorce process was actually easier than I expected. Austin didn't fight me on much, probably because he felt guilty for being such a disappointing husband all those years. I got the house, which was exactly what I wanted. We agreed on joint custody, which meant I'd have my son half the time and free time to focus on myself the other half. Perfect. I also got decent child support and spousal support, which meant I didn't have to worry about money right away. The first few months after the divorce were amazing. I felt like I could breathe again, no more pretending to be happy with someone who bored me to tears. No more having to consider someone else's feelings when I wanted to make plans. No more settling for pizza and Netflix when I wanted to actually go out and have fun. I was finally free to be myself again. I started going out more, hitting up some of the nicer places downtown when Colton was with Austin. And let me tell you, being a newly divorced 30-year-old was like having superpowers. Men were constantly buying me drinks, asking for my number, wanting to take me to dinner. It was like being 25 again, except better, because now I had experience and knew what I wanted. I went on dates with lawyers, with businessmen, with guys who actually had ambition.